Hello amazing people, welcome back to a new video guys. How you all doing today? I hope you're all doing great. Today's video I'll be showing you how to make this short length pencil dress with a puff sleeve. So this one is quite easy. If you want to see how I did this, then stick around with me to the end of this video. So I have my fabric here, okay, and I have my working tools alongside. Yeah, so what I'm going to do this now is just to lay my fabric properly so we could get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is to fold my fabric in such a way that I have the width to work with. So I'm using the biggest part of the measurements here. So in this case, it's going to be the hips measurement of 40 divided by 4, that's 10, and added extra 3 inches of allowance to it so I could get my width. So the first thing I did was to do my 8 by 3 inches mark so I could get my slope here, my 3 inches, my 8 inches with 1 inches of slope. So you should be familiar with this by now, okay? Yeah. So from there, I just marked out my vertical lines. The chest line I marked at 9 inches, the waistline at 17, the hip at 24, and of course the length of the dress. Okay, yeah, I went ahead to convert all this to a straight line. Then I fixed in the measurement for it all. For the bust was actually 34 divided by 4, 8.5. I added extra 2.5 inches. For the waist was 28 divided by 4, 7. I added extra 2.5 inches. For the hip was 40 divided by 4, that's 10. I also added extra 2.5 inches. Then for the lower part was I just fixed in the same hip measurement there, okay, but this came around, I came inside back by 2 inches because I wanted it to be penciled. But to be well penciled, I needed to fix in the new length, okay. So from the new length was actually from the shoulder 18 inches mark, so you can see me creating an extra mark in between that. So that was the new length. I also fixed in the hip measurement there, but in this case I came in by 1.5 inch, okay. So at the new length, I'm going over it again, I came in by 1.5 inches, while at the lowest point of the dress I went in back by 2 inches. So this helped to what create the penciled shape properly. Yeah, so there I went back to the top and I fixed in my shoulder width and also created my armhole. So for the front neckline, I did a neck width of 4 inches and a neck depth of 5 inches. So I just created a curve. I'm so sorry you can't really see the marking, okay, but I hope you can really understand what I'm saying. Like this is we've done several videos on something like this, quite easy, and I have a similar video. I'm also linking it up in the description box in case you are not familiar with this. Yes, so I went ahead to also cut out for the back neckline. So I used the neck depth of the same neck depth and neck width as well for both the front and the back piece, okay. Yeah, and here we have it. So I also cut out the armhole. Yes, of course, also cut out the zipper space, the zipper allowance of 2 inches. So I needed to open it up as well. Yes guys, so this is quite straightforward if you're familiar with me on how we go about cutting out a pencil dress on this channel. So the hemline, there's going to be an allowance because we're going to be turning this with the lining afterwards. So I needed to notch part that lowest part. So here, after cutting it out, I also went ahead to cut out the armhole for the neckline. Guys, this is it. It's as easy as that. Look at how this looks. Super easy, guys. Yes. So after this, of course, I went ahead to cut out for the sleeve. So it's going to be a puff sleeve, okay? Yes. And for the sleeve, I'm using two-piece here because I want to cut out for the two-piece two sleeves. Yeah, and for the width I use the biggest part of the arm circumference, which is the bicep. So just place your tape around the arm circumference there. So what I had was 12 inches. So because it's on fold, it's going to be what, 6, right? Yeah, but and because we're going to be creating a puff, so I needed to multiply that 6 by 2 by 2.5 or 3, but in this case I multiply by 2 because my fabric was limited, so I multiply by 2. You can do more depending on how puffy you really want yours to be. So multiply 6 by 2, I have 12. So I had about 40 inches there. Because of the extra allowance, I went ahead to use that. And for the length was just 15 inches. So it's actually 13 inches I want, but remember there's going to be an elastic casing at the lower part and also we'll be joining it to the upper parts of the dress, so that made the extra 2 inches there. So at the top there, you can see I'm just making a cap side of 4 inches. So from there, you just create a curve shape, more like an inverted S there. Okay, so just like the way we'll cut create our shape when we're cutting out our sleeves. So if you measure what you have on the armhole of your sleeve there, you can see there I have about 11.5 there, right? So I'll go ahead to also be sure that it's going to match up with what I have. So you can see this. By the time I did that, I know I had excesses. So those excesses are what I'm going to actually plait to be able to what fit into the armhole afterwards. Okay, yes. So and that is it, guys. Yes, and for the lowest part as well, we're also going to what making a fold for that elastic casing. So see here, I'm actually cutting out the curve and I notched the center, so you can see how this is looking already. Super easy, guys. So for the lowest part, like I said, you just make a fold to go into what create the elastic casing. So after you fix your elastic, it's going to bring it all together. Then you have you know, your puff effect sleeve. So that is it, guys. As easy as that. We're practically done with the entire cutting here. Yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do now will be to just join this entire piece together. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to cut out a lining for this. I'll use it to turn it out. Also going to fix the zipper and of course fix the dart as well. Yes, guys. So you can see here I've already turned this out with a lining. You can see how this looks. You can see I fixed my zipper. I've also fixed my dart. Like, we're good to go. Then you can see the sleeve as well. I went ahead to fixing one sleeve. You can see how it looks. I plated that top part towards the shoulder line. You can see this, while the other part is all you know, straightened out there. So you can see, and also the elastic casing. We're going to be passing the elastic casing there, and we'll have our puff sleeve there. Yes, guys. So I'll repeat the same thing for the other part of the sleeve. So once I'm done, I'll just go ahead and join the sides, and this dress is ready. It's as easy as that, guys. Super easy. So I also went ahead to cut out a strip I'll be using for the belt. This is about 54 inches here. It was a 4 inches in width, just folded into two and sewed it all together. And here I have this. So guys, this dress is ready. Thank you so much, guys. We've come to the end of today's tutorial. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me today. If you find this helpful, please do not forget to like, share, and if you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to do that as well. Thank you again to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. I can't stop thanking you guys. Till I see you on the next video. Bye.